All right.
700.
Huh?
What?
Dude, happy birthday, Manny.
Thanks.
It's a week late, but happy birthday, dude.
Yeah, dude. I did it. I got
This is
older.
this is Manny's birthday episode.
You know what's funny? I didn't do it because, my car is broken, so I couldn't go to the store, but I was gonna buy a birthday hat and wear it for
No.
the for the podcast.
I'll put one on you for right
Oh,
here.
thanks.
There you go. All right, welcome to another episode of Work in Progress. You know how it is. We got the goons here, Matt and Manny. We have another. Yeah, I would say this was a pretty good one this week. Good topic this week. Not really a topic, I don't even know if you could call this a podcast if we're not really like talking about like a subject.
It's just a show.
Yeah, it's just
The
a
work,
show now.
the work in progress show.
Yeah, it's a work in progress, guys. But yeah. So this week, we decided. I suggested that we all make our own comic book. So I'm a genius. I came up with this topic. Why are you petting Manny, Matt?
What's that petting Manny?
That's because it looked like your arm was going this way
Oh.
to like rub Manny's arm.
Thank you, Matt. It felt nice.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I was telling him good job. I thought it was his idea.
Yeah, so
Yeah, I thought it was mine.
we're smart, so we wore comic book themed shirts. But it's funny because I don't even think mine is like really a comic. Well, I mean it is because like it would have like the illustrations and you would like go through. But don't get too excited. We're not overachievers here. We just made the covers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I needed more time if you want me to do pages.
Yeah.
I know. Like, if I was gonna have to do cells, I was like, oh man, this is not gonna come out nice.
So generally, what the idea is here is that we're coming up with our own comics and we're gonna pitch them to each other. So it's kind of a theme going on, huh? Coming up,
We have to come up with stuff.
come up with stuff and pitch them to each other. I think mine's kind of dumb, but I kept thinking about it, so I think it's gonna be pretty good. How do you guys feel about yours, huh? Well, first of all, man, is yours actually gonna be good this time?
Yeah, no, mine's a stupid pun, but it's gonna be good.
A stupid pun. What about you,
Yeah.
Matt?
I like mine. It's just probably not really an original idea, but
Okay. All right. So let's do some voting before, and then we'll do voting after. So, all right. Who do you think you can't vote for yourself? So you would have to either vote for like Manny will have to vote for me or Matt, and like so and so. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
who do you think is gonna come up with the most creative story? I'm gonna go with Manny on my vote.
I'm gonna guess you, Cell, just because Matt just said it's not it's not an original idea.
I was gonna go with Sal too.
Yeah, I think if this was your idea, I think you like put more thought into it, and I feel like you had an idea to begin with when you pitched the idea. So.
Well, I kind of pitched it as a joke, and then you're like, "I like the comic book idea," and I was like, "Fuck it, let's do it."
I was telling Sal I was telling Sal yesterday I had an idea, and I just scrapped it. I was like, "Nah, I'm not." I'll explain it later, but I scrapped my original idea.
So, are we like explaining like what it's about, or can we like, are we going all the way up to like how it ends? Because we're obviously not writing these.
Yeah, we're not. So yeah, you can go into as much detail as you want for it.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm not expecting like a whole like series and just like your brief explanation. It's more of like the what like I guess the important parts that makes your story its story. You know what I mean? So
okay.
All right. Second vote. Who do you think will have the best drawing, the best cover art?
Again, Matt.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Matt too. I seen your drawing, Manny.
I see, man.
Oh my god! What was the picture? The pointing one? Or what did you do?
He did merch.
Oh yeah,
He made.
yeah.
He made.
Oh,
He drew this.
hold on, I have it. It's hanging up on my desk.
Oh my god! Original right here than the Manny. God damn it.
I think Manny's is better.
Dude, I even popped out my drawing book. Even though
I
I
tore it out of
popped
my
out
drawing
the-
book.
I have
a
a
white
drawing
piece of paper.
I have a drawing book and I don't even use it for drawing. I use it for like notes and stuff.
Tore the page out of my drawing book.
Dude, you want to
Well,
see my
that's-
drawing? Dude, look, I'm really good at drawing, dude. Look.
Oh,
Just kidding. I didn't draw
Wow.
that. my
Oh.
this is from D&D like 5 years ago. Cause Lance's girlfriend, April, got my notebook and just drew this. And I was like, what the hell? Why are you drawing in my notebook? I was like,
Funny.
it will stay in my notebook. Alright, so now as always, anyone want to volunteer? Anyone want to go first?
I think you should, so this is your idea.
Alright, so I'll go first. Alright, so I was kind of like, originally when we say comic book, like, you know, the first thing that goes through your mind is like a superhero. But then I was like, you know what? That's so basic and very hard to be like creative about, you know? Like it's hard to make an original superhero unless you like kind of parody a different one. So I was like, alright, let's not go for superhero. So I was like, you know what? I watch a lot of anime and I always like when the protagonist in an anime is like real dumb or something or just overthinks everything. So my comic book / manga, whatever you want to call it, you know, it's called My Roommate is Supernatural. All right, and here's the cover of it. It's really bad drawing, okay? You know, it's the guy. He's like, you know the basic anime shocked face when he's like scared,
Okay.
and there's like his roommate's like a witchy looking chick, you know. So you know, I worked hard on this. You know, I want to say this is pretty good drawing for my standards. Like,
I
look,
like the shading on it.
yeah, look, her face is like even. Like usually the eyes are like fucking, you know, the dude from the Goonies. The hey you guys. Usually that's how my eyes come out, man. So I don't think it's a good drawing, but it's my proudest work for sure. You know, for freehand. I didn't look at no references, kind of. I just saw expressions. All right. So, all right, let me explain. Okay, so it's about this dude, and he goes, you know, he goes to college, and he just like, he gets stuck with a roommate, and so like at first it's normal, but then he just starts noticing that his roommate like acts kind of weird and suspicious, and like his roommate's number one rule is like never go into my room, and so you know obviously people are always like curious, like they overthink things and they're like, why can't I go in there? And this guy, you know, he always sees her like bring in pets into the room, but he never sees the pets leave. So he's like, oh, like what the heck? So he starts thinking to himself. Every chapter he thinks it's a different like supernatural being. So like in one episode or chapter, whatever, he thinks like she's a zombie and she's just eating like her pets, and that's why he never sees the pets like leave or anything. And then another one, like, you know, she's gonna be a witch, and like he thinks she's doing witchcraft and all that, and that like they're disappearing. So you know that's kind of like the main point of the story is like, you know, he imagines a different like monster every time. But here's the plot twist. There's a point where he gets hurt, and like I don't know how he gets hurt yet. You know, I'm not that, you know, I didn't think that deep into it. But he goes to the hospital, and when he's waking up from the hospital, like the doctors diagnose him with schizophrenia. And this is why he's always seeing, like, she's not really bringing pets home. He's imagining the pets coming home with her, and that's why he never sees the pets leave. And that's exactly why like he thinks she's supernatural. It's so good. I'm a genius, man. All right, if anyone's a comic book artist and you're hearing my idea here, You better pay me when you steal my idea, because I'm a genius. This is like top 10 new anime of the year right here.
When I watch this anime in spring 2024, better credit Cell.
Yeah, my
I
name
know.
better be there. Cell Sanity 19, dude. Like
Funimation's next big anime.
dude, it's genius. Don't you think it's genius? It's oh my god, I'm
Pretty
so
good.
you know, I pat myself on the back. You know, that's how. Good luck, chumps. I don't think you guys can top that one. You know, mine's gonna be the most creative. Just saying. You know, what the hell? This guy's gonna have like Potato Boy or something.
See, for me, I'm pretty sure you pointed at me.
Yeah, that's what
You pointed at Matt on my screen. So.
It's not
Yeah,
about
but-
what you see; it's about what the people see. All right.
They knew who was gonna make Potato Boy. Okay.
Yeah. But you know, that's my story.
That's pretty good. That's a nice twist.
So
I'll go next because mine also has a twist.
oh, nice.
Potato
So-
Boy's French Fry Boy instead.
So here, called Poultry Heist, right?
What does that say? Chicken home?
Yeah, it says Chicken Home,
Oh,
and there's C's. Look, he's trying to capture him. So
I like how you put the number 1 and everything.
oh yeah,
That's
issue
pretty-
number 1. It's
$1.50.
Written by me, illustrated.
Wow.
Yeah, there you go. But so I came up with this idea because of I'm just stupid. Came up with a pun, but so it's this guy, and he hears of this poultry heist convention, right? So he's thinking there's this competition to see who can pull off the best and biggest poultry heist, right? So stealing like chickens, you know, like kind of like one of those like Ocean's 11 movies, you
Oh.
know. So he's planning this huge heist. He's obviously he dresses up, you know. He wears like suits. The sunglasses. He's ready, and he's planning for the biggest heist. He finally pulls it off, right? And he takes it. He goes to the convention. Now, as you can see, he's it's not focusing, but he's not the best at spelling, right? So he gets there, and he finds out it's a convention for the movie Poltergeist.
He read Poultry Heist. It was Poltergeist. God damn it.
So he shows up with all these chickens just to see everyone cosplayed as like ghosts and shit, and he doesn't know what's going on.
God damn it.
But yeah, that's my comic.
What?
That's the point of it. That's the whole series is just him leading up to pulling off the greatest poultry heist.
So how does it end then?
It just ends with him going like, "Oh, okay." He just barely hitting him that he did all of it for nothing. And now he just has all these chickens, and that's it. Just the big twist is he shows up, ready to show off his heist, explain what he did, but it's a poltergeist convention.
The Poultry Heist. That's actually pretty good. I gotta give you credit on that one.
Thank you.
It's really, really dumb.
That's poultry heist.
God damn it.
Uh,
God damn it. That's actually pretty good. Pretty good.
Thank you.
Alright, Matt. You gotta top that, Matt.
Alright, I don't know if I can. So I originally wanted to put us as the characters. So I was gonna draw like our features, and then I gave up on that. But you'll see the title's called Top 3. We've been playing a lot of games. So I took inspiration. Top 3 Road to Predator.
Wait, what is that last thing?
Am I a brick?
Manny's a death box.
Uh,
He did 116 damage, 010.
This guy, all Matt did was go watch videos of us playing Apex. He's like, all right, this one. Let me pick the damage from
I
this
know,
one.
there's been times where I've done pretty well. All right.
Regardless, the comic is about the squad trying to get Predator, but they got a
So am I like
unfortunate
am I
squad.
the villain in this?
Yeah. No, you're not the villain. You're like the Sakura.
I don't get the reference. Sorry.
Dude, he doesn't watch Naruto.
No, I don't.
So,
Oh, I watch Boruto. Thank you. So.
But the comic is just it's like if Apex was like a comic. So they're just going into battle royales and their friend sucks. They're trying to get Predator, and it ends with them getting Predator.
So it ends. Does it end with me getting better and us getting Predator, or does it just?
No, I think it ends with you swapping for Quasi.
Wow! Wow!
oh my god. Dude, Matt just did this to disrespect you, dude.
I know.
He didn't even go.
I can't.
Like I got inspiration because on my desktop I have a screenshot of us winning, but Manny did 4 damage, and I don't know how he did.
Really?
Wait, what?
Can you share that?
Wait, did that actually happen? We won a game where Manny only did 4 damage?
Yes, it was
thought-
4, 10-17 for me, and 670 for you. And Manny he shot like a P2020 at someone's toe or something.
Nice.
What the fuck,
Oh.
Betty? Oh my god. So, wait, hold on. So, like, for your comic and the illustrations, is it like the perspective of like our characters in the game? Or like, is it like in between, like.
I was thinking kind of like sword art, so it's like
It's
Like
us
virtual?
in the game.
yeah, it's like us in the game.
He
I
took
was gonna draw Bloodhound, and then I messed up on his head, so I drew a Death Box. It was gonna be our mains.
Manny, you're just a death box to Matt.
See, yeah, I would have liked the cover more if you drew Valkyrie flying, but the rope is just connected to a death box.
So Matt took an idea that exists and he just made it into like into a
Yeah.
try. I mean,
So
I guess it's still original because it's like the
It's
perspective.
something that actually happened.
but originally I was gonna put Sal's face on Valkyrie's, and that was too hard.
Dude, you just got to put the goatee.
A goatee and some glasses.
Dude, no, watch. I don't wear glasses.
Oh.
You know what's funny? I've noticed like when you know someone and you've always known them to wear glasses, you know how when they take off their glasses, their eyes look kind of beady, like tiny.
Yeah.
Dude, that's how I feel about myself now. I'm like, oh, I hate this because there's a point in time where like I didn't have glasses, and I swear to God, my eyes didn't look like this before, but now like I feel like they have that look, and I'm just like, what the heck? And then I put the glasses, and all of a sudden I look normal.
Looks the same to me.
Probably, I think it's just me. Maybe a self-conscious thing, huh? Well, no. All right. So you rush to the comic book store. Which one are you picking up? And what order? You can pick yourself.
I think I'm picking up some poultry hides.
Manny would.
You would, man.
See, look, also, I was gonna do this one other one that I came up with a long time ago. This was back when I still worked at the theater, but it was one that I had said in the Discord before, where it's about a guy who can control milk, and he's in a wheelchair because he doesn't have any feet, right? And it's called Lactose.
Shut up! Oh my god. God,
Fired.
I felt like I was lactose intolerant yesterday, man. Now that you bring that up.
Oh, TMI.
Yeah, dude. Dude, you brought it up.
I did, but yeah, and because this one, I don't even know how. I don't even know how I came up with. I think I was like talking to Daisy. We were talking about scary movies, and she brought up Poltergeist. But I misheard her and thought she said poultry heist. I was like, what? And she's like, poltergeist. I was like, oh,
Manny's the guy that's going to the convention.
I'm the one
Dude,
who's pulling off the heist.
when people are buying poultry heists in 3 years, you better credit Daisy. She came up with it.
She didn't go. She said poltergeist, and I just misheard her.
But this came from her. She's the inspiration, dude. That's it. You're not credited no more.
No,
All profits just go straight to Daisy, not to you.
no. You know what? I'll write the comic, and she can draw it, and we'll start selling it.
Does Daisy draw better than you?
Yes, she's a great artist. She painted this. That's
Oh,
right here on my printer.
oh my god.
But yeah.
What about you, Matt? Which one are you picking up first?
I think I'll get mine just because I like game stuff, and I'm getting and then I'm getting sales.
Damn.
Matt, you're just mad that you couldn't come up with something as good as Poultry Heist, alright?
Yeah, you can't lie. It's funny, man. It's a
It
good
was
plot
good. It was
twist.
good.
It's a good plot twist. God damn
It's
it.
not. It's not something I would just grab in the store though. I'd be like, oh, he poultry.
You're saying you wouldn't look at this and then just be like, what the hell is this comic about? And want to just pick it. It's only $1.50, you know. Some comics are like $4. This is $1.50. I think that's a steal.
Have you guys been to a comic book store before?
Yeah.
I went to one on like the east side, and when I walked in, I was like, "This place sucks," because like honestly, I don't know what I was expecting, but like I walk in and they had everything in, like in sleeves, but in like boxes. So like when you walk in, it just looks like someone's dirty ass room that has a shit ton of boxes with comics in them, and I was like, I don't like this.
That's like every comic book store though. Because I know there's one that's right by where you live, and it's the same thing. I think any comic book store you go to is just like white boxes and just a bunch of sleeved comics in there that you just go through. That they'll get mad at you if you start to read.
Oh really?
Yeah, because
You're
it's like
supposed to buy it. Yeah.
it's a store. You're supposed to buy it because they're not a library. You can't just read them and then put them back.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. I guess I don't know what I was expecting all that time. Like now I can see why because there's so many of them. You know, you have to browse through them. But like
oh yeah,
I guess I'm only used to seeing like libraries at like Barnes and Noble where everything's thick as shit and like no, it's presentable. But you
You're like,
go to
take me to the Spider-Man section.
I want pictures of Spider Man. But but yeah, it's like I was kind of like, what? This is what people go crazy about, and then it's crazy because like you know you'll pull some of them up and they're like tiny little books, like so thin, and they're like $30. This is a limited edition. And I was like, oh
yeah,
wow, it's like comic books are pretty wild. And
yeah. They
then
are.
for me personally, I don't think I'd invest in comic books unless they were like the volumes that has like multiple chapters in it. You know, I'll buy those, but well, I mean, first of all, I don't even buy books in general, so. But I've been considering it. I'm just too lazy. I've been wanting to go to like Barnes and Noble, and just like buy something from there. Well, actually no, I've bought in like one comic book in my life. It was at Barnes and Noble, but there was a Venom comic book. And I was like, yeah, I want this. So I've only bought in like one actual comic book in person.
There's like there's this huge bookstore, like maybe 20 minutes from where we live, and they sell like a whole bunch. They sell like these boxes, and you get like 50 or more comics in the box for $25.
That's pretty cool. And
Yeah,
then,
they do the same thing with movies. So
but did they actually film like cool stuff?
Yeah, like they'll fill them with sometimes they'll theme them. Like this box will be DC, this box will be Marvel, this one will be whatever, Vertigo, and you just kind of pick one. It's and then whatever's in there's in there, and they don't like most. Obviously, it's not going to be like any real high value stuff, but it's going to be like some decent comics for you to read. And if it's like the way they do their movies, if it's like a series, they'll try and put like the rest from the series in there. Because like for the movie box that we got, they had all three Austin Powers movies in there.
Mhm.
Like so they'll try and like do it like that, but I think it's pretty cool. I don't read comics, so I wouldn't buy one, but unless it's Poultry Heist.
God damn it.
Comic is
Mm.
gonna be limited edition, $30.
It's gonna be a one and only print, $30.
No one will ever have that copy again. You only have like 2 months to get it.
I'm gonna frame this, and then I'm gonna write the actual comic. I'm gonna sell it, and then when it becomes popular, then I'm gonna sign this one,
Yeah, but
and then sell it.
how long do you think you can make that whole series?
It's like
Like
Tom and Jerry, where the chicken fights back, man.
it's like I don't know. I think it can run for 10 issues.
Nice. I think
Yeah.
Matt's is just gonna be like One Piece. It never happens.
Wow. It'll happen, okay?
Nah, dude. I feel like mine can only go as far as many of like supernatural creatures I can think of. So I don't know. Unless
So
you
is yours like he's trying to do like detective work each time? Like he's like, oh, I think she's a vampire. So he
yeah.
starts putting like garlic and shit in her food and like stuff like
Yeah,
that. Oh, yeah, that's cool. I'd read that.
he's
Sounds funny.
genius. Like, yeah, so every issue is like different detective work. So, like you said, she thinks he's a vampire, he tries to do vampire things. Werewolf, the same thing. Makes
He
her
just
eat with
stabs her with a
silver.
steak.
Makes her eat with silver.
Takes her to church.
It's so good, but the end he just has schizophrenia. So you just imagined everything.
Oh,
Kind of,
well,
I got inspiration from my
And he
family.
imagined the girl, too.
I always laugh at those TikToks where it's like when I got home from the doctors and I'm gonna tell my significant other that I'm on new medication, but it's for schizophrenia. It's, where are you? It's like, oh, all right. So go buy go buy My Roommate is Supernatural and in stores coming soon. I like how it's backwards though. I don't know how to fix my camera not being backwards on
It's
Discord.
I think it's only backwards for you.
It's right for you.
yeah.
For
Yeah,
me,
I read it like straightforward, yeah.
for me it's backwards. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Cool. So yeah, man. If you guys just let us know in the bottom which comic are you buying first, or tell us your own ideas for your comics. So I don't think you can beat Poacher Heist. It's too good. It's too good. I'd buy Manny's comic just because it's funny. I don't know about yours, Matt.
Nah, it's okay.
No, this guy. Just like, oh, I
Yeah.
want to be Predator in real life. Let me write a story about it.
It's true.
Which is funny because
Yeah.
that's how people get inspiration. So you can't even fault
Yeah.
Matt for that.
See, Matt's gonna get Predator now.
No,
New series, Matt gets Predator.
no, like I said,
Matt becomes a Predator. New series.
no. Oh my god! Don't do that, Matt. Don't do that.
He's gonna hunt these chickens.
Oh, plot
Oh.
twist! Plot twist! That's funny. All right, boys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell, comment, share, all the good things.
Port Manny.
Port Manny, yeah.
Fire
Dude,
comic.
look. Hired for one day. It's already been past that one day though.
Oh, it was hired for a week already.
Oh, I was hired for a week. I know that's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, I gotta talk to the guy that hires.
Gotta talk to HR.
Yeah, gotta get him out of here. Guys, drop a happy belated birthday to Manny in the comments, and we'll see you guys. I don't know when we'll see you guys. Manny got a new job.
Well, you'll still see us.
Manny ruined our schedule.
It's not even that. if anything, I can stay up later now because I go in later.
But we'll see you guys next time. What? Oh yeah, awkward wave.